Hey y'all, this is Brett, and today I want to talk about back pain. And one of the reasons that people have back pain is because they don't stretch out regularly. They don't do yoga. And this is hugely important because when your legs are tight and your back is tight and your glutes are tight, then that's going to give you impinged nerves that cause back pain, like the sciatic nerve in your gluteal muscles, your butt muscles. When you sit too much, your butt muscles get tight and then it impinges on your sciatic nerve, causing pain. When you do this activity every day, because you need to have bowel movements every day, then if you'll look carefully, you'll see that I'm stretching my back muscles and I'm stretching my gluteal muscles. Now, this is not to mention the benefits for the digestive system because, see, toilets are not natural, and human beings squatted to poo for umpteen zillions of years since they evolved, ever since they evolved. And the toilet is basically screwing up people's digestive systems because it does not allow for a certain muscle that cuts off the digestive system when it's not in squatting position, but then is released when it's in squatting position so that you can have a full and proper bowel movement. Now, yes, you are going to get the benefits of stretching every time you take a dump when you do this natural activity. Now, I'm using a squatting toilet platform. We're going to get into something else now, and that's conservation and sustainability. And when I say sustainability, I mean that the plumbing system in this house is not sustainable. It's sending the poo out to a chemical processing plant that processes it and then sends it out to the ocean. On the 1st of this month, I paid a plumber $130 to root my sewer line. Why? Because the trees were sending their roots in there because the trees like the poo. Does this make sense? The trees like the poo, and so they like fertilizer, and so they started causing a backup, a clogging problem in the drain, in the sewage drain. And so it just doesn't make sense to continue to do that. The reason that people do that is because it is fast, it's convenient, you don't have to take the poo outside and bury it, which is the natural way to do it, so that the trees can just get the poo without having to try and dig through PVC pipe. That's illogical. So what we're going to do today is I'm not actually going to do it, no, but I'm doing a simulated bowel movement. You use this squatting toilet platform, and you've got yourself a bucket full of sawdust. You put some of the sawdust in the bucket that you're going to poo in. You put it underneath, and you do your deal. And if you've got enough fiber in the food that you're eating and raw food, then you'll hopefully have a fairly clean break, and you won't have to wipe too much. If you don't, then you probably will have to wipe. I know, too much information. But if you don't, then you need to start consuming more psyllium seed husk, and that will help to clean your digestive system. And you also need to learn about cleansing your bowels, because you're probably eating meat and dairy and all kinds of food, wheat, that causes a caking on the inside of your digestive system. And that is going to cause a nutritional deficiency because you're not absorbing all the nutrients that you need to, because the villi in your small intestine are caked with gluten from wheat and fat from meat, etc. It's exactly like the plumbing. If the plumbing gets clogged, then once again, you have to call the plumber. And that's going to cost you money. If this plumbing gets clogged, then you're going to have to go to a gastroenterologist. And you know what they're going to feed you? A bunch of... Because doctors, they're basically trying to cater to the general public. The general public that's not ready for the kind of information that I give my viewers. I'm giving you the real deal. And this may be a funny video, but it's meant to be educational, and I hope that it comes across that way and that you actually benefit from it. I sell these squatting toilet platforms, and lots of companies sell them. Buy yourself one and start squatting, and then you'll stretch your back muscles, you'll stretch your glutes, you'll stretch your legs, and you'll support. You see how my legs are supporting the ascending colon here and the descending colon here? That helps to prevent prolapses and hernias and diverticuli and a whole slew of illnesses that are caused from sitting on toilets and not squatting for bowel movements. Okay? So, my gosh, I'm sure I could go on and on and on with this video. But let me go on just a little farther. I'm going to start actually doing this in my room because I'm interested in going off-grid and living a more logical and sustainable lifestyle, and I want to start getting used to doing things in a more natural way. And you know, yes, there's a purpose for all that sewage system and plumbers and all of the rest of that. And it's so that people can go fast, because they need to go fast. And that's a whole different subject, and I don't want to get into that right now, but guess what? I don't need to go fast anymore. I don't need to live in Southern California or the Wasatch Front. I need to live in a peaceful eco-village somewhere. So I want to thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my videos. Keep learning. We're all going to go get healthy and go off-grid.